So a car buffer is a great way to warm up tissue prior to working out, prior to doing self-myofascial release, prior to stretching. Anything where I want to warm up the tissue before I get started, car buffer is a great way to go. I can also obviously do just a general warm up on a rowing machine, a treadmill, or whatever. But I really like the car buffer because it's super low impact and it's an easy way to warm the tissue both through friction and vibration. And so when dealing with lower back pain specifically, I'm going to focus on the quads and hip flexors and then also on the lower back itself. So we'll start with the quads and we'll turn it on. I'm just going to dig in there all around. If I'm having any kind of knee pain, a lot of times it's quad related at the attachment site here, so I'll go ahead and hit the attachment of the quadriceps muscles as well. But then just really focus on getting the quads from my knee to my hip. So I'll start just with broad passes across the quads. Then on tight spots, to get in a little deeper, I'll actually turn the buffer on its side and dig in that way. We'll just hit them real quick for the video, but you can spend a couple minutes on each quad. I like to do it in a seated position because the muscles are entirely relaxed that way as opposed to if I'm standing. So right between the lateral quad and the IT band is frequently really tight and the two get bound up on each other, so I will frequently go on edge there. So then after I've warmed up here, I'm going to start warming the lower back, and I'll hold it behind me here. I'm going to really focus around the sacrum and up onto the lumbar spine. What I like to do from here is to actually incorporate movement too. So I'll start upright, vertical, and then I'm slowly, as I warm, I'm slowly going to hinge over at the hips to really get around the sacrum there. And then up onto the lower back, and I'll even start to round the lower back as I bend forward. And you should feel the movement improve. You're stiff starting out, hinging over, whatever. Start with the buffer, and as you start to hinge while you're buffing, you'll feel it loosen up and really improve movement there. So, after a few minutes of the buffer or general warm-up, we're ready to go and start our SMR or self-myofascial release, self-massage on both the hip flexors and the lumbar spine, lower back.